What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be playing Vacation Terminal. Now, I don't know much about this game, but together we're going to find out. You guys ready to get into that? Let's begin. Wake up, go to work, go home, and repeat. The days blend together as if you're sleepwalking through. There's never anything to show for your efforts. None of that matters now. After all, you made the decision to pack your bags and leave. It's finally time to relax and enjoy your much-needed vacation. You head into the train and weave through the crowded compartments, searching for a place to rest for the next few hours. Most of them are fully occupied, but after a few rooms, you find one that is used by only one person. A girl that seems to be lost in thought as she stares at the window scenery. You hesitate at first. It would be rude to bother her. With no other options left, you politely barge in. Excuse me, do you mind if I sit next to you? All the other sections are occupied. Oh, sure, go ahead. You move to sit across from the stranger. She goes back to viewing the window, but occasionally you catch her sneaking glances at you. You both sit in an uncomfortable silence until you decide to start a conversation. So, where are you traveling? Huh? If you don't mind telling me, of course. Why do you ask? We're going to spend the whole day together. It doesn't hurt to chat. There's a place I've wanted to visit for a while, and I finally got the opportunity to do so. I don't really have a specific place I wanted to visit, just wanted to break free from anything else. If you'd like to, I could even accompany you there. Why? Don't you think it's nice to traveling with people or something? Then ask a friend of yours. I don't have that many. I guess we have that in common. Wow, she's hard to talk to. Even with a pretty face like yours? If there's something you want, you should just say it. You're not very subtle with your intentions. Huh? Wait, I wasn't trying anything. You were kind of stiff and... Never mind. She looks at you slightly amused by your attempts to backtrack. What's your name? Gabriel. Yours? Yeva. Nice to meet you, Yeva. Likewise. Hey, do you seriously want to come along? Before you could finish your sentence, there began a consistent rattle from the floorboard below. Do you hear that? What's up with that? I wouldn't ask if I knew. Without warning, your vision ceased abruptly. The last thing you register is a huge crash followed by an explosion. Day 1. Hey, can you hear me? Please, wake up. What happened? You're awake. Do you mind stepping back a bit? Here. Thanks. What's going on? Our train got derailed. What? Are you okay? Yeah, I mean our carriage was the least damaged. What about other people? I couldn't find anyone else, but I carried you all the way over here, away from the debris. I started a small fire before you awoke. Are we in a cave? Yeah, the walls make it easier to keep the hot air inside. And we need that in this winter. I think the fire needs more wood, and thanks for bringing me out of the snow. I'll help you with it. Brace against the wall and try to get up. Wait, don't move! As you manage to get halfway standing, you lose your balance, slamming back onto the crave ground. Ah! You look down on the floor and notice something important missing. Am I naked? Huh? Wait! Where the fuck is my leg? Shit. How was I naked? Sorry, I couldn't keep everything attached. It's probably back at the train wreck. But other than that, you're intact, I think. You try to say something, but pain surges through your lower body, and you're unable to do anything other than hold back your tears. She wraps her arm around your torso, her tone steady and controlled. Look, I promise to take care of you until we're found. Those careless words came from someone who suffered at most a few cuts. Your voice begins to spell out in a frantic, unfiltered rush. What do you mean, take care of me? I'm a grown man. I, I, I'm just going to be an extra mouth to feed for you. You're going to eventually let me die out here. A tug at the back of your collar cuts you off. forcing your pitiful face to pull back from the shoulder and look at Yeva. Didn't I bandage you up? As long as we keep the blood loss in check, you'll hold up until the help comes. Her tight grip jolts you back into your senses. Fuck. I'm really trying to calm down. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Thank you for even saving me. Yeva exhales softly, her grip loosening as he releases you. You slip from her hold. You don't need to say it. Her gaze flickering to the small fire below. It's burning out. I'll go off for some scrap wood. You'll be alone for a while. I'll manage. Yeva turns toward the cave entrance and pauses for a moment. I'm glad you pulled yourself together. It's hard to tell what Yeva's thinking without seeing her expression. She steps out of the cave without waiting for your response. There's the bear. Oh my gosh. You had tamed canned food. You return back to him. I'm back. I was beginning to get worried. I wouldn't be away for long if I didn't have to. I wasn't complaining. I'm just glad you made it back. You must be hungry by now. I found some tin cans on the train that didn't completely crumble. It should last us 2 days or so. What is it? Soup, from what I can see. I'm going to heat it up, so it'll be a bit nicer to drink. Let me help. No. You should stay put. What? I don't want to sit around and do nothing. How are you supposed to help? Trudging around in that stump? Excuse me? I wouldn't want your injury to get any worse. You'd just be adding more onto my plate. Her gaze flickered downwards, lingering on whatever's left on your leg. You swallow your pride and reluctantly nod. There's not much to do until the food's ready. Is there anything you want to talk about? To be honest, there's a lot I want to ask you. Ask about help arriving, try to lift up the mood, I want to see about help. Do you think the station noticed that the train never arrived? Don't they have a whole system just for that? Yeah, right. So, when do you think they'll send help? Even if they do, the chance of being found is too slim to rely on. But it's the only thing we can look forward to at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find another way to survive that's just waiting. And it's not like they'll take better care of you than me anyways. Ooh. I'm jealous of how assured you are in yourself. Really not just confidence, huh? Yo, this girl, yo, she wants us, yeah. Be honest, you just keep me around to eat just in case you're out of food? Uh, no, not really. Are you sure? Because that's the only way I can think of being useful for you. I think I'd use more calories eating than what you'd give me in return. You don't exactly look ready to be harvested, like, ever. Don't kick a man while he's already down. I think the food should be ready now. You're right. Time flies when you're having fun. At least for you. What do you mean? Was it porn talking to me? No, definitely not. I. It's just the whole thing, plus my leg hasn't stopped hurting. Feels like it's still there. My head hurts just thinking about it. We'll see what I can do about that tomorrow morning. Both haven't eaten since we were on that train, and I'm starving. She brings the beaten up can of soup over. It smells insanely good for shitty train food. If you want me to feed you, I wouldn't mind. I'll do it myself. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, she wants to feed us, yeah. You obviously still have the capacity for that. Is she taunting you? It's not fair. I wish her arms had. What? It's not fair. I wish her arms had snapped off and not crashed at least.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Your finger twitched as that awful thought flashed through. Shake your head and try to ignore it. Soon after, a bowl is gently placed in front of you. Yeah, these people are kind of getting me creeped out. He's weird, and she's also weird. Sorry you have to deal with the food, even though you already brought it back. I don't mind. I think I like cooking on the campfire anyways. I've never gone camping before, that's probably why. You're optimistic to see this as camping. We might never go back home after this. Maybe. There isn't any fear or melancholy in her voice as she acknowledges this possibility. That unsettles you a bit. You decide to redirect the conversation. It's like she wants to keep us there. And I have a theory that she cut our leg off. Yo, I think she cut our leg off. Oh my god. Anyways, your parents never took you to some nearby forest to play before? Is that a common thing? I'm not sure, but my father used to drop me and my brother off in the woods. He did that whenever he wanted some time alone from us. Sometimes we stayed for a night or two outside. My parents never seemed to mind as long as we came back in time for school. I can't recall doing much of stuff like that when I was young. Oh, well, you didn't miss out on much, in terms of camping at least, I think. I mean, I'd rather sleep inside, but nobody else in the house would pay me any mind. It didn't help that I'd get anxious when he'd go out without me. You two seem very close. That's nice. I don't know if I'd say close. What would you call it then? Desperate, maybe? The conversation died quickly as it started. There's a slight sense of relief as Reva doesn't push for more. You forgot to pass me a spoon. Did you not take one? Of course I took one. Then where's mine? I just took one. Why? I didn't think I was packing for a dinner party. Keeping track of a whole shovel to get through the train debris is already hard enough, you know. You didn't have enough space for one more? What do you think? That you're doing this on purpose. I'm just messing with you. I did take a spare. You're awful. Oh, she's odd. You both tried to enjoy your meal, but it was over before either you realized. I'm so hungry. Please tell me there's more. Sorry, I'll try to get more tomorrow. Thanks, but don't overdo it. I know my limits. It looks like it's getting late. We should rest. I have to go searching tomorrow in the code, and you need to retrain your energy. Yeah, well, good night. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Are you going to close your eyes? It's a bit unnerving. I wasn't staring. It's just that nighttime usually gets much colder, and the fire might not be enough. I was thinking that it would be a good idea to sleep next to each other. I don't know about that. If you roll onto my leg, sleeping, I might cry. I've shown you more than enough unsighted sights already. You'd let me keep somewhat of a proper appearance up, right? It'll be fine. Nobody else is watching, and I don't mind how disheveled you look. She shifts closer, settling herself against your crippling body with care. Plus, this way the cold's a bit more bearable like this. Is there a chance that the train has some blankets on it? What's wrong? You don't seem too thrilled about a woman like me keeping you warm. I couldn't care less about that right now. I mean, it's like, I see where he's coming from, but she was a baddie. I'm playing. I'm playing. Your mind slips away before you know it. Yeva barely gets any rest. She's not sleeping. It seems like she's watching us. Day 2. You're not sure how many hours you've passed out before your eyes peeled open. Ugh. You look down and see Yeva and her arms slowly around you. The weight of her touch sits uncomfortably on your chest. Yeva, wake up. Hmm? Is it day already? You sound awful. Did you even sleep? Not really. Then my body temperature obviously wasn't enough for you. You should go find some blankets on the train. No, it's just that I was busy watching the fire. Couldn't let it burn out. Then you should have woke me up. We could have taken turns. I could still at least do that much. If we take turns, will you be less of a nag? I wasn't trying to be annoying. As you say that, an unbearable itch prickles beneath your bandaged stump, like worms were wriggling in the flesh. You reach down, adjusting the browning bandage, and it doesn't seem to stop. Is everything okay? My leg just itches a bit, that's all. Let me see. Here. These bandages are getting old. I'll go back to the train to get some more. It seems like, bro, what? It's been one day. It's been one day. Yep, thank you. I can be rude. Why can't I be rude? I want to be nice to you, but thank you. Be careful. Don't worry about me. Try not to touch it. It's not good for the wound. Oh, there's a here. No, that, don't touch me. Oh my god. Bro, the bear's drooling teeth tears to the neck hot. Sweat sinks deep. The cold seeps into your bones as your lips grow weak. You can't even do this right. Your negligence will caught up to you again. The world's dim. Give your hand a warm blanket. Thank God. More. Canned food and bandages. It's like these things were neatly just. That deer gonna kill me? Just died to that damn bear. Yo, back up. You return to him once again. You're back. Of course. I'll put some food on the fire, and then I'll tend to your leg. As your meal cooks over the fire, he sits in front of your injured leg and unravels the filthy bandages from your hair. Tell me if it hurts, okay? It's fine so far. She seems more than just practice, but it's not really the time to ask. It's off. I expected it to look way worse. I thought my skin would be rotting off by now. If it was, you'd be running fever already. Don't worry, you weren't sweating too much last night. You keep a close tab on your patients, huh? She ignores your comment. Her fingers pressed on the bandage firmly into place, wrapping tightly, too tightly. You wince, but you don't complain. So was she a doctor? All done. It's over now. I brought extra back this time, so we won't run out too fast. I didn't think fresh bandages could feel this good. You're welcome. The food should be ready by now. We can talk over lunch. Something you did with it just ripped clothes. The bandages look really professional. That's because it is. Huh? Have you learned this from somewhere before? Yes. And not the same half-hearted skill. I am, well, was a nurse. Oh, so she was a nurse. Thank God I sat next to you then. Did I assume you were to be wed soon? Why would you assume that? God, no. I read that in God, no. What led you to that? Yeah, like literally, what led you to that? Sorry, I just assumed you left to stay home for somebody. I mean, it's a respectable position at all, but then why did you quit? Dot dot dot. Maybe I am to be wed after all. Which one is it? She's kind of hiding her past. It's so strange. Ask about the shovel. Where did you even find that thing, anyways? What? This shovel? Yeah, that one. No, the other one across the street. Oh, it was just laying around in the train. Was it now? I don't think they put something like that in the passengers' carriages. You got it from the driver's cabinet, right? Yeah, this one's probably a coal shovel. Couldn't you have taken something more discreet? What? Are you going to report me? I don't want you to use that on me. So, no ma'am. You should sleep first today. I'll keep watch. I just mixed their voices. Eva looks hesitant about your offer, and her eyelids betray her and begin draining shots. She's tired. She really didn't sleep. I'm not that tired. Right, and I'm thinking we could walk home in this blizzard while we're at it. I'd be screwed if you got sick or something. The dim moonlight catches the shadows under her eyes. For a moment, she almost looked fully awake. I'm getting worried that your body won't hold up if you push yourself like this. Tell me, what can you do by yourself, even with sleep? Her tone isn't mocking. She's asking you a genuine question. Huh? Just wake me up whenever. I'm sure you'll be tired soon, too. She turns away from the conversation. It doesn't take long for her body to start to slacken. The cave fills with her breathing, leaving barely any room for you. You're left staring, the nails digging into your palms, your eyes drifting to the rock beside your head. It's only fair. Those words slip out under your breath. You can't help but smile as you mumble under your breath. What? Why am I smiling? You clench your fist and hit the top of your head in frustration. You quickly shuffle away from Yeva's sleeping body. Why couldn't I just have died in the crash? What's wrong with this guy? Yo, these people are really weird. Day 3. A few hours pass, and you wake Yeva up for her shift. Despite the spat you two had, you suggest to her that she wakes up after a bit of continuing her own rest. Wake up. It's my turn? Give me a minute. You can start sleeping if you want. No time, the sun's up, come on. But I told you to wake me up sooner, so you can get some more sleep. I got distracted, and sleeping too much isn't good for you. What do you mean? It gives you back pain. I wasn't talking about that. Did something come into the cave? What were you distracted by? Nothing came in. You were just twitching around, even in your sleep. You're just like, sorry, I couldn't hear the last part. It's nothing. Yeva pauses, her fingers tighten on the edge of her coat sleeves before relaxing her hand. Have you been getting nightmares a lot recently? There's something strange about the way she asks, like the question has been gnawing at her for too long. I guess, but it's sort of expected when we've been stuck in a place like this. Like, you're not gonna come back after a search, and me having to wait here and starve all by myself? It makes me feel really helpless. I wish I didn't need your help so much. I'm scared you'll grow tired of helping me. Heavy silence follows. It was probably rude to complain about your goodwill. Don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful to you. I don't understand. Eva leans over, her fingers caressing your cheek. Am I doing something wrong? No, you're not doing anything wrong. Is it shameful to be taken care of by me? There's no reason to reject my help. I'm not rejecting. Then why are you pulling away from me? You need someone to look after you. Her free hand pushes down on your stump slightly. It hurts. You grip her wrist and drag it off. Dot, dot, dot. My life's already over. Even if we got found, what am I supposed to do when I can't even walk anymore? I don't want to go home, but I can't stand to stay here either. Maybe it'd be easier to die out here. It's better than being treated like I don't exist anymore, just because I can't give anything anymore. You avoid her eyes, expecting to be met with disappointment if you look back. Then, do you want to run away with me? She's speaking as if there's a train parked right outside the cave, right ready to take you both. To where? The town I was going to. I don't think you've thought this through. It's not my hometown. I wanted to go with someone else. She pauses, as if preparing herself. He's dead now. Dot dot dot. You're not even sure why Yeva's telling you any of this, or what she's thinking, asking you to go in place of another man. He was my patient. He'd always talk about bringing me along his town, instead of just speaking to me every day besides his hospital bed. I used to humor him, telling him that I'd go anywhere he asked as long as he finished his treatment. I wonder if he ever realized I meant it. Then one day, I found his brain splattered on the pavement outside his ward window. He finally thought he did it because I wasn't doing my job properly, and they canned me, just like that. It's hard to live a helpless life. I wouldn't blame him, but it wasn't your fault. Your gaze turns bitter as you mention that. You should change the subject. So, if he's dead, why are you still traveling here? Just to see, I guess. I went out of spite, to be honest, since he missed home so much. Then you spoke to me on the train. Me? What do I have to do with it? I think we were meant to meet, Garville. What? You mean, the timing? What you told me almost the instant we met? It's like you knew what I needed. Your eyes never stop searching for someone else all over you. You said you'd come with me if I wanted, right? She puts her second hand on your face too, keeping your eyes on hers. You scramble for the right words, something to satisfy her without aggravating whatever this is. I'm not sure what you're saying, to be honest. But if you find a way for us to leave this place, then I'll think about going with you to that town. He's just saying it so the conversation can end. You promise? Damn. I'd go. She seems odd, but I could still go. Yes, I guess. You're being honest, right? I don't think I'm lying. I'm glad. I mean, this is how it's supposed to go. I'm the one coming along with you now, so please don't think about him anymore. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. From now on, I'll only be thinking of you, Gavril. She's strangely happy from hearing that. I thought she would. Were they not as close as I thought? You should go out and get supplies while it's still bright out. Yeva relaxes her hand, dropping it off your cheek. Ah, you're right. I almost forgot. Wait for me. Don't go anywhere by yourself. She's like insane. don't know if she's insane. She probably killed that guy. She probably cut my leg off too. She probably cut my leg off too, yeah. And this is why I strongly believe that. Like, look at the way she's looking. Like, I wouldn't leave her. Please? Hmm. She stares at you for a few seconds, like she can't bear to leave before standing up and dusting herself off, grabbing whatever supplies necessary before running off to the mouth of the cave, leaving you finally some alone time. You press your hand against your cheek, your mind lingering on her eyes, desperate, aching, filled with yearning. The weight of her gaze unsettles you. When was the last time someone looked at you like that? Yeva's turn. Is there something still worth taking here? I honestly thought the useful stuff wouldn't run out so soon. I guess that was naive of me. Piercing clang of metal echoes the wreck, then a sharp clank. Something has been unlocked. What's that? You manage to hide behind a mango door frame just a bit ahead. You look behind to find a disheveled woman inside the driver's compartment. Ah, finally! The jam door wouldn't even open with just the key. The woman stumbles on a dusty control panel mounted on the wall. An intercom! Please, please work. A burst of static crackling through the speaker, followed by a voice. Yes, hello, hello, hello. I was on the train that derailed about 4 days ago, on the line. I think we were in the middle of getting to when it crashed. This girl killed her. What? Oh. Alright, we understand. Hello? Miss? Are you still there? Hello? If you can still hear us, we've got our location. Please remain calm and stay where you are. We'll arrive as soon as possible. Over. You glance at the cracked head. The light steadily pulls below. Her head tries turning around off the floor to face you. You begin slamming your boot against her ribs. Who told you to go ahead and make this more complicated for me? Why does everyone go off making decisions on their own? Fuck! You stop and catch your breath, running a hand through your hair. You kneel beside the woman's body, searching through her pockets, a wallet, some loose change, then a keycard. You snap a corner off. This will be your excuse. You tuck it into your coat. Pulling on the wrapped door, you manage to force it back into the lock position, leaving the course stationed within. She's out for a long time this time. Did she die of somewhere? What's she taking her sweet time for? Ugh, my stomach hurts. But she usually trashes the scraps outside. Do I just crawl out there? It's so cold outside. I don't want to. Plus, it's humiliating. Your stomach clenches, the dizzy spells make it hard to stay laying down comfortably. You drag yourself forward to the cave's entrance, and just ahead, you peer past the threshold. It's so cold. How does Eva even deal with this? Small heap of cans they dumped at the corner of the edge that catches your eyes. Scraps from last night. You shuffle towards it, only to find most of it picked clean. It's not frozen until useless shards of ice. I'm the one who ate it. Of course there wouldn't be anything left. Fat bastard. You glance around, searching, then you see it, stained in the snow. Old blood, clumped, dark, bones sticking out, little brittle fingers. That's where she dumped the deer? You brace yourself and push forward, crawling through the slush. You need something, at least something glints in the frost, a shape half submerged, smaller than you remember. That's not right. Where's the rest of it? You lean closer. Is that me? You reach for it, instinct more than you thought. Your fingertips graze something solid. Holy shit! Muscles, tendons, frozen raw. Pull and then you see it. The familiar curve of an ankle, blackened toes curled inwards. Ah! He threw up. Your voice breaks. Bile surges. You double over, reaching into the snow. Chunks of acid spatter beside the limbs. It's not mine. It's not mine. Someone died here. It's some dead guy's leg. That's why I smashed in like that. Another dry heave ripped through you, but there's nothing left. I have to get back inside. You don't remember crawling back, only the cold and the pulsing in your head. Time slips. You wake to hands on your shoulders, lifting you. Bro, Jesus, you stink like vomit. Are you sick? I'm just hungry. What took you so long? Had to drag a deer up the slope, and you'll eat soon. Don't be dramatic. How'd you even manage to carry the whole thing? Adrenaline, maybe? Their antlers kept catching in the snow. I left the trail wider than I'd like. Is that why it's missing the head? Did you want it? No, I just meant you seem really comfortable with this kind of thing. It comes with the job. You stop seeing limbs as limbs when you clean them off tables every night. You swallow hard. The ankle in the snow flashed in your mind. It's so vivid. I'm putting the food on the fire now. Thanks. Yeah, bro. She definitely took his leg off. She looks back at you again, her eyes lingering at your clothes, your face. Where exactly did you vomit? I don't see anything inside the cave. Your eye twitches. I was too hungry. I scooped it back. I swallowed. Ew, bro. Huh? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Was that a joke? No. The silence stretches. She doesn't move. You look away. The food should be done by now. I'll feed you. What? I can do it myself. Is it more embarrassing than eating your own puke? I mean, no, but still. Ooh. You press the spoon to your lips. You open your mouth before finish chewing. Another bite is already there. Mm. I don't want to picture that again. Even if you were starving, that's it properly now. I'll give you some of mine, too. Eventually, the bowl's empty. Yeva covers you with one of the train's blankets, folding it carefully at the edges. Yeva, what? Have you seen my leg at the crash? It's probably buried in the rubble somewhere. I haven't seen it. Not, not even around here? Outside? Why would it be here? Even if it was, I'm not gonna freeze looking just for a severed leg. But she wouldn't need to look. You only crawled a few feet and saw one. Why not mention it? I'm tired. She lies beside you. Your thoughts linger and spread like an infectious disease, but your body is too worn to move. Day 4. Yo, she cut my leg off. She cut my leg off so she could take care of me or something. Like, the first thing you see when you open your eyes is Yeva snuffing out the fire. What are you doing? Quiet. There's something outside. She presses a hand to your shoulder, guiding you back against the cave wall. Her body is tense, eyes locked onto the entrance, unblinking. Silence stretches on. You listen closely, then a soft thump, sound of snow shifting in the mouth of the cave. Yeva exhales sharply, dropping her hand from your shoulder and muttering under her breath. Just a bird. You glance toward the entrance. A few discarded cans lie half buried in the snow, barely visible beneath the rocks. Even if you throw the bones and the meat far enough, those cans still attract animals. Dot dot dot. How do you know I throw them away separately? Uh, I I just assumed most people don't think the cans would smell like much, so they just don't separate them. You know, you've been acting strange since I got back yesterday. Did you go outside? Yes, yes. You were gone for longer than usual. I thought something might have happened. I don't ask much from you. Why can't you at least follow simple instructions? That's all I know how to do. But you're not making it easy to trust you, keeping me in the dark like this. I found her leg. Someone's half buried in the entrance. You never said anything. It's not like I went digging for it. You should have told me. You would have said something if I actually gave a shit about what I think. Yeva blinks, not at the mention of the leg, but at the fact that what's bothering you. Bodies turn up in rural places all the time. They blend into the landscape. So if that's what this is, that's not my point. She hesitates. Her tone softens like she's choosing her words more carefully now. I didn't want to scare you. We're barely sleeping as it is. I didn't see the point of making things worse. But even if you're upset, I can't have you wandering alone. It's selfish. Selfish? I'm selfish because I didn't sit here like a kicked dog waiting for you to come back from God knows where? I'm useless, so I should just shut up. Keep my head down and be grateful whether you bother to tell me things or look at me anymore, right? Would me being gone really change anything for you? Why do you even keep me around? Your throat closes up. Part of you doesn't even want to know the answer. Yeva waits, exhales, then finally looks at you. You're asking like you actually want a reason, but this is just childish pleading, isn't it? You want me to tell you that you matter to someone, even if you're pitiful? That you're worth something to me, right? She pulls you into a sudden embrace, her voice brushing against your ear. Well, haven't I already been giving you that? I think we're perfect for each other, Gavril. Stop it. Don't hug me after saying something like that. I still don't know why you want me around. Acting like this will hurt my feelings, you know. I need you. Isn't that enough? Even with the campfire snuffed out, her words leave something warm in your chest. Hey, you gotta be falling. Like, she has a way of saying things that even got me blushing. It's like, shit. I know she's crazy. I know he took her leg. She took his leg. But what's wrong with him? He's also weird. Not comfortable, not really just heat. Like you're waiting to be boiled alive. You should spend some time sitting here and thinking it over. That should be plenty to do while I'm gone. Wait, you're leaving now? I spent too much time here today. She stands, brushing dust from her coat. I need to check outside. Because of the bird? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeva tugs at her sleeves, smooths the fabric slowly and deliberately, in nervous habit. You have to stay put this time. I'll come back definitely. I don't know that. Before you can respond, she equips her shovel and hurries out of the cave. Her movements are more urgent than any other days before. Yeah, you're asking too many questions, bro. She might kill you. She probably killed that guy. I can do this. I've already done worse. Yeah, you killed somebody. You probably killed that patient before. You stop and stand in the middle of the snowfield for a while, caught between the cave and the wreck. You crouch down and take a breath. You look back. The conversation with Gavro were playing in your head. Should have buried that earlier to clean up my loose ends. Yep. You find yourself at the cave again. The evidence is right where you left it, gripping the handle of your tool. You drive it into the snow. The impact rattles through your stiff fingers. Dig, cover, press it down, make sure it's deep enough out of sight. Your fingers twitch around the handle of the shovel. Blood stand. You drop it away from the pile and kick some snow on top. It's done for now. The way back is long. Your body feels heavy, trudging on autopilot. The wreckage is ahead. You can see the rescuers now. Their bright jackets standing out against the snow. Only three of them? That's manageable. The nearest rescuer notices you first. She's gonna kill him. Miss, are you injured? You stare at him for a moment too long. Something cold settles in your chest. Then you stagger forward, weak, unsteady. It comes naturally. You're exhausted after all. There's another survivor, a woman. She's trapped in the intercom room. The key card from the door broke in the crash. You pull the stolen key card out of your pocket, barely managing to keep your fingers from trembling. The stress is working in your favor in terms of acting. I I couldn't help her. Please go get her. The rescuers take the useless car without a second thought. Two of them immediately head towards the wreck, leaving one of them behind to keep watch. You let yourself stumble, just enough to make him reach out. Hey, you're easy now. You're safe. We'll get you and the others out of here soon. His voice, a mix of concern and comfort, steadies with the hands trying to calm you. As you rest against him, you shift your fingers, pressing against his jacket, careful to not let your heart rate become noticeable. I think there's one more person, a man. He left earlier and walked up the mount over here by himself. The rescuer hesitates, thinking. Then he pulls out a radio, his voice low as he speaks to the others. We've got a suspect survivor on the mound ahead. Keep me updated on the extraction. Copy that. He starts to move your body off his chest, his hands gentle but firm. During this, you slip a hand into your pocket. Your eyes catch the massive shape of the vehicle ahead. It's as if two rectangular boxes were linked together on top of the large chain tracks. There are deer corpses. The blood trails from the direction. Get in. I'll need somebody to point you that way. He helps you climb inside the seat. It's hard, cold against your back. You climb into the back seat of the front compartment. It's cramped but fit. While out of his immediate reach, the rescuer slides into the driver's seat. The engine hums to life with a low mechanical groan. The tracks scrape against the snow as it rolls forward. I think he went that way. The drive is silent except for the rumbling engine. The trees blur together. The snow looks untouched. Eventually, the vehicle slows down. We're close to where you said. I head out on foot to start searching for him. Wait. Hmm? He turned his head just enough to catch your voice. And that's when the knife sinks into it. Steel side and under the hinge of his skull, with a sickened crunch, angled just right. You press a steady palm against the far side of his face, pinning him upright, keeping him steady. Fuck! The blade hits bone, stalls, then grinds into wade through. A thin tremor ripples through his body as the tip pierces, soft, pulsating, brain tissue underneath. The man's mouth hangs open. His fingers twitch, hands fumbling weakly at the empty air, grasping for something, anything. But there's nothing to reach for. His body gives one last tremor before slumping into the seat. Yo, this girl is crazy. You twist the handle, breaking the suction, dragging a thick trail of blood and tissue out. With the blade, a warm, vicious line dripping down your wrist. The car fills with a thick, metallic scent of iron, fleeing into your throat. You shouldn't have felt much. You reach forward, flickering the car door open with a click. His body spills out like garbage, face down in the snow. Try not to look in his direction. Climb over the seat, sliding into the driver's position. The wheel is cold near your fingers. You shift into gear and drive. Your turn. Where is she? A quick check shouldn't take this long. Maybe she's actually decided to actually leave me here this time. Was I really stupid enough to believe she'd stay without a use for me? Of course she'd get tired, especially after not listening to her. The thought wedges inside your mind, an ugly, nagging thing. You squeeze your hands together, feeling your fingers press into the bones of your knuckles. A small, sharp pain, something to keep you from slipping too far into thought. You glance at the cave entrance, but quickly avert your eyes, feeling a twinge of guilt. There's no point to crawling outside again. A low, guttural drone. It rumbles through the cave like something alive, distant but steady. What the hell is that? That sounds like... Is that an engine? A car? Is someone there? Your body moves before your mind catches up. One palms against the frozen ground, pushing, dragging the rest of you forward. Ah, stop, please, please! I've been stuck here. Your voice is raw, leaking with desperation. You see two hulking metal compartments linked together, rolling forward, carving a path through the snow to you. It slows and comes to a stop. The door swings open. The inside of that vehicle is red, not splashed or smeared, drenched. It clings to the dashboard, the seat, the wheel. Veins of it drips along the windowsills. You can smell the iron flooding the door. What the fuck? The sound escapes you in something between a breath and a laugh. Yeva? Why is there so much blood? Where did you even get this? Are you disappointed that it's me who's in here? Her words coil around your ribs and tighten like a wire. Your realization settles in your chest. Her presence has become more relieving than any hypothetical outstretched arms of a rescuer. Because it's only be hypothetical. You don't have anybody in your life that has the time to check up, let alone file a missing report on you. It was wishful thinking from the start. No, it was always just gonna be you anyways, Yeva. You said you'd come back and you did, so I've never been happier to see you. You strain to lift yourself, dragging your body closer to the stretch of blood, closer to her, just to feel her, to see that she's really coming back just for you. Now, Yeva's hand reaches out, bloodied and warm, the kind of warmth that urges you to not ask questions. I don't care anymore. It's cold by myself. You hold your breath and take her hand. She pulls your weary body out of the cold. You really did well waiting for me here, Gabriel. Did you still want to come with me? Even now? The front cabin is a mess. The rear is untouched. I can carry you back there if you'd like. No, I want to stay next to you. Hmm. I hope you won't mind the smell then. Fully into the blood-slicked cabin, Yable lifts you into the passenger seat, settling you against the cold window outside. The snow blurs into silence. How long can this last before it all comes crashing down again? Ending to her vacation. Ah, wow, that was a freak game. I'm gonna try to get ending 3. Yeah, let me try to get ending 3. I'll think about it. There's nothing to think about. I'll always take care of you, the same way I do now, if that's what you're worried about. Wouldn't you hate being tethered to someone that's useless? No, it's perfectly fine that you're like this. I don't mind if you stay like this till you die. That's a cruel thing to wish upon me, Ava. I don't understand. What did I say that was cruel? What's done is done. You will need someone and I am capable. What's wrong about giving myself that role, unless you think I'm not good enough? It's not fair to keep that to yourself, you know. I can take criticism, but if you keep those thoughts to yourself and then act on them behind my back, can't stand that type of thing. No, it has nothing to do with your ability. It's just that charity's cases always rot in the shelves eventually. What then? Would I start decaying once you're bored? I have nothing I can give you, so I can't assure this can keep going on. I wouldn't be able to handle something like that. Ava doesn't answer. Is her silence agreement? She moves in and presses your cheek, soft and sweet, like none of this conversation just happened, with a small, overjoyed smile creeping in. Is she enjoying this? You should go out and get supplies while it's still bright out. Relaxes her hand, dropping it off your cheek. Ah, you're right. I almost forgot. Wait for me. Don't go anywhere by yourself. Please? Did you go outside? Nope. Quick to accuse me, aren't you? Why was there snow on your jacket when I came back? It's what your boots bring in. I must have laid in it somewhere without realizing. Bullshit. The snow I bring in melts by the fire almost immediately. It's not my fault. There was nothing else in here. Do you expect me to just sit here and die if you don't come back? Are you really acting this dense on purpose? You think crawling out of there is gonna save you? The best you could do is stuff your face in snow. Is that why you threw up? What the hell is your problem? It's not the worst thing you've put in your mouth. I feel sick from being empty. I didn't want to lose whatever I had left. Unless you think there's something out there that could have made me react like that. Your words hang in the air, unspoken weight between you. Ava hesitates before choosing her response. You're fragile. It'd be hard to narrow it down. So that's all I am then? I've spent too much time in here today. She stands there brushing her coat, the dust off her coat. Oh, see, this is why I didn't want to be mean to her. I need to check outside. Because of the bird? Wouldn't that be nice? Eva must have seen it. Why didn't she even mention it, even just once? She said I lost it somewhere near the wreck before. How am I letting me get up here, though? I lost it down at the... You try to picture the train, the impact, the metal screeching against the rails. You try to picture the train track, name off with that. But it doesn't come. There's a gap where the sensation of proceeding tears you apart should be. Something is swinging from above. Someone. Ah! You jolt, your body instinctively curls it in on itself. Your breath stammers, pitching into short, frantic gasps, your stomach turning crack. The shovel. Your hands grip onto the hair. Instinctively, it doesn't help. The silhouette of Yeva's shovel. I wasn't being paranoid. She really... The image won't leave you. The lower half being carved apart, piece by piece, again and again, until it came off. The rock tears at the raw edge of your stump as you drag yourself across the floor towards the cave exit. You return to the yellowing snow pile, your severed leg frozen stiff, sticking out of the ice. You gag from the grotesque view, but resist the urge to spill. Bile rises in your throat as you force it down. You kneel, hands trembling, fingers digging through the compacted ice, trying to pull it free. Ugh! I got it! Got what? Your breath halts. Yeva! I thought you were trying to die out here without me again, but I guess you're just hungry. Still scavenging for corpses? That's a bit disturbing. Disturbing? Don't fuck with me! I know you put this there. I told you. It was cut off from the crash. You're delirious from the cold. Bullshit. I remember your shovel swinging down on me. You need to get back inside. You're shaking. Don't touch me! This is all your fault. Your fucking fault. You ruined me. Why? I didn't do anything to you. The sharp crack of her palm rips through the dry air. Your hand slips as the sting of the slab seizes against your skin. Stunned, your body slides deeper into the snow. I told you to stay put, and you wouldn't listen. I told you to let me handle everything, and you wouldn't listen. What's wrong with me doing this to keep a tighter leash on you? Without thinking, your frozen fingers tighten around your shivered limb. Oh shit. The impact is dull, a wet, meaty thud against your shoulders. Eva staggers back, her eyes filling between disbelief and rage. How am I the one on a leash in this situation? You're the worthless nurse who went off the rails because of a dead patient. A force knocks the breath from your lungs and slams you into the snow, her hands gripping your collar tight enough to bruise. Me? Useless as a nurse? Do I need to remind you that I'm the one keeping your dirty mouth alive? You can't all just put the fucking blame on me. Her fingers dig into your skin, her breath ragged, eyes twitching, wide enough to bulge slightly from the socket. You mutilated me. I don't give a shit. Picks up the cold shovel she threw down earlier, slamming it at your skull. Your vision splits. Morbid thoughts begin to rush through. Has she given up on you? Is she going to kill you this time? Ah, fuck. Shh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you so hard. You're just reminding me so much of him right now. Yep, she killed him. I knew it, she killed him. I know it hurts, but it'll hurt more if you keep fighting me. It hurts me to hear all of this nonsense come out of your mouth as well. Her fingers brush through your blood-matted hair, slow and deliberate. It's just a little blood. You'll be fine as long as I'm with you. I'll carry you. Blinding beams come through the snow along with low rumbling of an engine. Put your weapon down. Do not resist. Yeva's hands lean against your scalp. You feel the cold metal of the shovel slide from your skin. Her grip loosens. Right now, I was so... Hey, tell them. Tell them you don't want me to leave. I didn't do anything wrong. Nothing that wasn't to look after you. You shouldn't figure this out by now. Lights are blinding. You can hear the footsteps crunching through the snow. The distant hum of a voice closing in. Stop! Pull yourself together. Don't look so happy. A hoarse, empty laugh escapes your throat. Why would I do anything for you now? Because you owe me this. You owe me your life. It's not supposed to go this way again. A pair of hands shove her face down into the snow. A knee digs into her back. Two missing keys are located in the suspicious person restrained. Move! Holy shit. A fist yanks your collar, dragging you upright. Blood streaks down your face, pulling in your mouth. He's going into shock. Get him in the damn truck! The world spins, distant shouts. Crunching ice, you're hoisted, shoved, your limbs too weak to resist. A fleeting thought appears right before you slip out of consciousness. Even if I'll be alone now, at least both of us are ruined on this trip. Not just me. Not just my vacation. Not just me. Ending 3, going home. Wow. Alright guys, that was Vacation Terminal. A great game actually. I'm glad I got all 3 endings. I didn't think the first ending would happen like that, but I got a lot of editing to do. This is a long game. I think I started at 8 o'clock. But if you guys like that video, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.